Good morning, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is an emergency live stream. It's an emergency live stream because, okay, let me turn down the volume just a bit. This should do. All right, I've just received some news that Iowa is now leading for Kamala Harris and Kansas is now a swing state. Now, the title says it's shocking, but like I've said, it's not shocking at all. But regardless, let's first take a look at what the news are. So let's get to it. From Matthew Klein, final Seltzer poll finding and the actual results. So what you see here, let's start from 2012. So what you see here is the predicted by Seltzer poll, and this is in Iowa. So in 2012, she predicted that Obama would win Iowa by 5, and the result is Obama won it by 6. And that was the actual result. So this is the predicted by Seltzer, and this was the actual result. In 2014, the Senate race, she predicted R plus 7, and the actual result was R plus 8. So she was 1 point off in the presidential election of 2012 between Obama and Mitt Romney. And then she was 1 point off. Look at the swing here. I mean, if you're a regular pollster, you wouldn't even dare post this result. Even if you got this result, how much confidence would you have to post this? But the fact is she did, and she was right. And in 2016 presidential election, everyone was saying Hillary's going to win, Hillary's going to win, Hillary's going to win Iowa. All the other polls are saying Hillary Clinton is going to take Iowa. No, she did not. And in fact, she lost. Donald Trump took it by 9 points. And Seltzer said he's going to win by 7. Right? 2018, the only time she was wrong. It was the only time she was wrong. It was a governor race. Democrats got up by 2. And that's what she predicted. But Republicans actually won by 3. So she was wrong one time. In the 2020 Senate race, she predicted that Republicans will win by 4. They win by 7. In 2020 presidential election, she said Republicans, Donald Trump, will win by 7, and Donald Trump won by 8. And in the latest 2022 Senate race, she predicted it will go to the Republicans by 12, and indeed they are exactly going to Republicans by 12. And what's the news? The news is, if we go to where this is, Seltzer is now saying Harris is at 47 and Donald Trump is at 44 in Iowa as of 2 hours ago. And this was what I received. Ladies and gentlemen, there are so many of you guys coming in. Hello there from New Jersey, Krungus, Elton Granger, stay the course. Exactly what I'm talking about. Just switch over to Adam Mockler stream looking at the same polls. Kevin Waggy, glad to see you back with your maps. Thank you. Crimson Tide, keep Kamala and carry on. Jaden, hi Florida here. Soap Girl, law, me too, was watching Adam. Listen, guys. For some of you, you are new viewers. Some of you are here, has been here with me all along for months now. Anthony Scotts, Massachusetts, thank you. Like I said, I don't do polls. I see that her track record is very good. Now, her track record is very good. But I maintain my principle, like Elton Granger said, stay the course. I maintain my principle that I'm not shook by polls, no matter how accurate they are. Frank Malloy, vote blue for Harris Waltz. Thank you. Listen to this. Here's what I'm going to comment on the polls. And okay, let's go to the Kansas one too. Right? Truly appreciate. Stay on your principle. Thank you, Jaden. Now, the polls are looking good. I predicted this like 1.5 months ago. Or was it several weeks ago? Look at my latest video. Not live, but video. I said Iowa and Alaska has a realistic chance of flipping to Kamala Harris on election night. And no one was believing in me. That they all called me delusional. And my reasoning is very simple. My reasoning is that There's only one key. There is not 13 keys. Okay, Alan Lichtman is a prodigy, and he's right. Okay, he is right that Kamala Harris will win, and he has been right for the past how many 12, 11 elections. Adam Jaramillo, I believe in you. Thank you. Now there's only one key, and I've been consistent. I'm the most consistent on this one point. Okay, will women turn out? Okay, that's one. Will women break more for Kamala Harris than they are breaking for Donald Trump? Okay, and also, are there more women by population in the states where this is happening? When all those three factors come together, Kamala Harris wins. I mean, you don't need polls to tell you this. We have to stay to our principle, and our principle is that singular key. What is that key? Soap Girl, welcome back. Lindo Bradley, I nailed it. Thank you. Women are killing in the early voting. Like she said, look at what Soap Girl is saying. Okay? I maintain my principle. Now, the polls are looking good. People were messaging me. Ladies and gentlemen, I really did not want to go live. I was like, okay, this election is boring because from what I see, I already know the outcome. Okay? This election is immensely boring for me to cover, but people were messaging me like, bro, you have to cover this new poll. I'm like, okay, fine. Like, people were asking me, when are you coming back? I was like, I'm never coming back to the elections, bro. Like, they're like, no, you have to come back. The polls are crazy. I'm like, okay. You win. Okay, for the past 5 days, people were endlessly asking me to cover things. I'm like, I don't want to. Okay, you know what? I give up. I'm back. Okay, I'll just cover it briefly because on election night, I'll be doing a live stream. But here's the thing. I don't trust Selzer. I don't trust 538. I only trust one thing, and that is women. Will women turn out? Okay, if they don't turn out, all these other polls are meaningless. They're all meaningless. When women turn out, Kamala Harris wins. We don't need to hear nothing else. Okay? Angela Weiber and everyone else is drumming up the drama. We need your positivity. Exactly. Listen to this. We need our focus. Okay? Focus. Hashim Sadiq, listen to this. We need to focus. Okay? And the only thing we need to focus on is women. Are women coming out to vote? If the answer is yes, now, Nara, thank you. Okay, now, take a look at this. Okay, I don't trust polls. Once again, I need to reiterate, no matter how good the polls look, I never trust polls. Okay? In Kansas, this was done by Fort Hays State. Okay, what I heard from them is their prediction in Kansas in 2020 election when it was Biden versus Trump was only off by like 2 points. Okay? And just a few moments ago, I mean, not a few moments ago, actually this was like 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, okay? They put Trump at +5, which means on this map, Kansas is now a lean red, or it could be a toss-up. Okay, that's what they're saying. And according to the Selzer poll, what they're saying is Iowa is now looking like this. Do I believe in the polls? Absolutely not. Not because I don't trust them, but today you get a poll that's saying Iowa's ahead. Tomorrow you get a poll that says Iowa is doomed. I mean, every day you're getting a different poll. Ladies and gentlemen, Kate, thank you. Pink Lady, thank you. Thank you all for all coming in. Shout out to all the women. Jaden, can we give Jaden a round of applause? Thank you for tuning in. But can we give Jaden a round of applause? Shout out to all the women. Okay? I don't care about the polls. I was begged into coming to the live stream. I'm actually on my way doing a video on women's empowerment. And then people were begging me to come back. I'm like, okay, I give up. You win. Okay, you guys win. Because you keep pressuring me to come back. And I gave into peer pressure. Okay? And I came back and I saw the polls. Like, okay, the polls are looking good. Let's cover them. People can do this. Stay focused. Stay focused. Okay, 3 days. If you know anyone who's not out here already, voting, get them out to vote. Thank you, Jaden, because I love you guys. I love you all. Seriously. And here's the thing. Okay, let's go back to the map. Okay. What does the map look like I think I'm gonna put the chat here so I can monitor it. Okay, what does the chat look like? Chat, did I say chat? Map look like if Iowa turns blue. Now, Iowa, if I was not wrong, in 2020, he won. Okay, let's take a look at this. He won by 8 points. Okay, if indeed Kamala Harris took a -8 to a +3, which I literally said in my final video that is going to happen. Now, I may be wrong, but like I said many times on the live stream, I'd rather be a clown than be a coward because that's what I believe, okay? I'm willing to be wrong and publicly humiliated and embarrassed, that's fine. I'm okay, but I've got a backbone and I'm not afraid to be wrong. And that was 1 month ago before Seltzer poll came out. And I was like, Iowa's flipping. Can you guys go and take a look at the history of me? Seriously, I'm not saying I'm a prodigy, but the thing is, like I say, okay, the point I'm making is not that the polls are looking good. The polls don't matter. It's the point I'm making. Are women turning out? If women are turning out, Ohio will go blue. I mean, anything can go blue. Okay, where was the map? Okay, you know what? If the gender gap is 100%, you know what the map looks like? Okay, you know what the map looks like? This is what the map looks like, okay? If the gender gap is 100%, okay, this is the map. Okay, this is the map. I'm clicking as fast as I can. I don't know if you guys can hear this. If the gender gap is 100%, okay, I think it was something like this. Okay, and I think Colorado, and I think Idaho. Okay, if the gender gap is 100%, I forgot if this was the exact state, but I remember 484. Okay, if the gender gap is 100%, Kamala Harris will win 484 electoral votes against Donald Trump's 54. Now, obviously, the gender gap will never be 100%. But the larger the gender gap, the more it shifts from 269 in the direction of 484. Do you guys understand the words that are escaping my mouth? All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is just what it is. Okay, I'm telling you. I went through this map like 10 times. Thank you for the heart. Thank you for the reacts. The more everyone's fear baiting over the gender gap, like there's something wrong with it. Okay, the larger the gender gap, the larger the margin of victory it is for Kamala Harris. And as we see in early votes, I mean, let's just go to any place. Okay, let's go to Pennsylvania. Okay, we take a look at the gender gap. Gender 56 to 43, 43 on men. Okay, 56 women. Okay, we take a look at what was it, Iowa? Okay, Iowa. What was it? Okay, you look at by the way, party registration is publicly available in the state, which means this is the party registration as of now. In all the early votes being casted, this is the real number. Okay, this is the real number. And people are like, I'm so surprised. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? You're surprised over what? You're surprised over what? Look at the gender gap, 55 to 45. You're surprised over what? Thank you for the super chat. Jaden McCoff, thank you. Like, what are you guys surprised on? I called this months ahead. Like, where's the surprise? I'm sitting here like, you know what will happen on election night? I'll be like, I wake up and I will wake up late, and people are like, oh my God, Detail, do you know Texas just flipped blue by 3 points? I'm like, okay. Like, yeah, I what's special about that? Like, isn't that supposed to happen? Because if women go out to vote, Texas will always be blue. Okay, let's go back to this map. This is the map. I think I got 1 or 2 states wrong, but I remember the EV is 484 to 54. Okay, the entire south side, the entire east side, okay, all of it, everything on the east side has more women than men, including Texas. In fact, the southern Mississippi and Alabama are the most female-dominated states in the whole country. If women turn out and break out for Harris, what else could you expect? Anthony Scott, I am new to your channel. I am sick of these posts. I'm tired of them. They say one thing one day and another. Exactly. You guys, look, Jason, for been waiting for your streaming again. Thank you all these returning fans of mine and new people coming in. Thank you for the super chat. Hit me with the super chat, like whatever you think can get the message out. So excited to see Texas flip. I'm actually fearful that Texas won't flip. You see, my mentality is different. Okay, everyone's like, "Oh my God, Texas is gonna flip." Even if it doesn't flip, that's fine. But even if we get like something like very close, we make it like a 2-point loss, and people are excited. And I'm like, okay, look, listen, ladies and gentlemen, whatever Texas did to women and your bodily autonomy, and whatever they did to men and the January 6th attack on the Capitol and democracy, if Texas does not go blue by like 3 points, I'll be disappointed in women. And it's like I said, in my live stream, I don't accept low standards. Julian Williams, bravo for the women. Stacy F, lol the video inside the video. Right, yeah, this is, I swapped back to OBS. You know what, I'll stop swapping back to OBS. Okay? Look, it's time for women to lead. Johnny Williams, thank you. Thank you guys. We have to understand the situation right now, okay? Let's look at Texas, okay? Let's look at Texas, and people go like, oh my God, and by the way, party registration is modeled by Target. This is not even the real votes. This is a model. They're modeling this. It's not even real, but whatever you see, it's not even real. This is a model. You guys have to pay attention to the fine prints because they be tricking y'all. They be tricking y'all. Okay? And according to their model, it's 54% women, 46% men. Now, in Texas, the women may not break out as much for Harris as the men are breaking out for Trump. The problem is, if that is any different this time round, if women are really pissed, are really, really angered, then Texas, it's impossible for Texas to go blue. It's actually mathematically insane to think Texas will be red if women are pissed off enough to break out for Harris. Now, that's a big if. That is a huge if. We don't know. Nobody knows because Texas don't got no real data out here. They don't got no real data. This model by Target Smart. We don't know. Okay, we don't know. You don't know. I don't know. Is she going 50 blue? I mean, I'm not surprised, honestly, American guy. What about increased Latina vote? Since what? Oh my God. Oh, what? Donald Trump? No, it's not. It was one of the comedians. I don't even remember his name. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I actually prepared this time. I know it's an emergency stream, but I prepared, okay? I'll give you 18 reasons why I think Kamala Harris is gonna win. 18. You heard that right. 18 reasons. Is that enough for you guys? We can go through all of them right now. Do you guys want me to go through? Or you want me to just stop at the Iowa poll? Let me know. Thank you for the super chat, William. Tried to place a bet for Harris on Polymarket. They would not take the bet. I mean, they are wrong. First of all, Polymarket, look, listen to this. Would you trust a betting website that is literally has Nate Silver's foot in it? Because I'm just saying, you do what you want to do. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. I am not interested in anything that Nate Silver has his pinky finger in, okay? Steve, Bob, JD, the 18 keys, let's get to it. My theory that she will go 300 plus, the math doesn't lie. Calculus, oh my God, you a hardcore American guy. Skewed by crypto bros. There was 2 times I heard. There was 2 times where it happened that $13 million was injected in Donald Trump's favor just to skew the market. Bro, it's crypto. Ladies and gentlemen, it's crypto. Do you think it's reliable? Seriously, I'll take Zimbabwean dollar over crypto. Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen. Soap Girl, thank you for the super chat. I don't trust no crypto. Okay, fun story. I actually lost $4,000 on crypto before. And I was like, you know what? I'm dumb. That's my fault. I'm never going on to crypto again. I'll get that story for the next time. That's embarrassing. Krungus, calculus, exaggeration, addition works better. Maybe he did some crazy math. I don't know. Stacy F, never buy crypto. Bobby J, Ann is one of the best posters in America. She knows IOR better than anyone. Listen to Bobby. That's what he said, okay? That's what I'm saying. That's what he said. Brenda, he's saying the skew meaning is not legit. It's not legit. There are two pumps. They pumped it $30 million twice. They pumped it. Like, does that even make any... Like, you see all these shady business going on with crypto. Trump is running his own crypto coin. Like, all these NFT... ladies and gentlemen, it's not real. Look, you know why I did not place my money in poly markets? Because there's no guarantee that they will even give me a payout. Like, who in the world... They could just run. Like, what are you going to do now? I don't trust them. Like, I'm very careful about what I trust. And look, maybe it's because I'm Asian. I'm very vigilant of scams, okay? Like, when something feels too good to be true, I'm like, is that true? Really? Albert Z, I have doubt with a Kamala victory. Look at the Senate House race. I'm not in doubt at all. And Captain Ivan 610, Tony Hitchcliffe was the comedian. Like, what in the world? Okay, I'm gonna get to my 18 reasons. Are you guys ready? Kawaii Hearts, thank you. Okay, like, I'm gonna bring out my little. Okay, here are 18 reasons why I believe Kamala Harris is winning. Now, guys, if she doesn't win by the worst measures, okay, then there must be a lot of things wrong with my reasoning. Now, let's get to it. First thing on the list, Nikki Haley. Okay, Nikki Haley has just had a recent public fallout, okay, with Donald Trump. Now, before that, we have seen the Republican primaries. Let's pull out the map, okay? 2024 Republican. I went through this like 6 times already over the past 1 month. But you know what? We can go through this as many times as you guys want me to go through it, okay? Let's get to it. Okay, let's take a look at a place like North Carolina. Look at Haley's vote. 250,000 votes. Now, how many is this representative of? Okay, so if you take a look at 2020 election results map, and let's get to it. You look at North Carolina, okay, the total number of votes over here, just simple math. I did this math like 6 times, okay? 2,758,775 plus 2,684,292, okay? This is the total number of votes that was ever logged in 2022. Now you divide this by the total number that was voted in the primary. Now, this is a very crude model. I'm not saying this is representative, but this is about the best we can do now, okay? 793,978 plus 250, 838, okay? Now, actually, I think I did the math wrong. We should just take Donald Trump's vote. But in whichever the case, okay, if you take a look at Trump's vote, okay, let's just divide by 2 because they're very close. Okay, let's just divide by 2. 2.6 times is the multiplier. If you add up Donald Trump's vote plus Nikki Haley's vote in the Republican primary, and you assume that all of them are voting Donald Trump as they did in 2020, which is 2.75 million votes, this means this number is undercounted by 2.6 times. Does my calculation make sense? Because these two add up is not even like 1 million. But Donald Trump got 2.75 million. So this is an underrepresentation by multiple because people are not interested as much as in the primaries as they are in the actual general election. So by simple extrapolation, and I'm not saying this will be a simple extrapolation, we multiply it by 2,5 0.0838. That means in reality, there is about 653,382 real Nikki Haley voters in North Carolina right now. Like the real Haley-minded people, this is who they are. There's about 600,000 of them, okay? Let's not get too much into the math, okay? Let's not get too much into the math. You guys are going wild here, and I have a hard time keeping up, but I will go through with y'all, okay? This is the number, okay? How much did Joe Biden lose in North Carolina? I'm not going to reset my calculator, but it's 77,000. Okay? 77,000 is the amount he lost in 2020. And you look at the number of just Haley voters. Okay? These are Haley voters. I'm not talking about Trump voters who are no longer voting Trump. I'm just talking about Haley voters. Okay? Do you think it's far-fetched to say that maybe Haley voters could flip North Carolina? And the numbers tell me it's within striking distance. Okay? And if we go back to the electoral map, now, of course, there are a lot of Haley voters in Florida. There quite a bit in Georgia, Texas. Now, I'm not going to go through all of it. But the fact that if Kamala Harris blocks North Carolina, how is Donald Trump going to win? Because now he has to win Georgia, and he has to win Pennsylvania, and he still doesn't win. I think he has to win Arizona and Nevada. Okay, and all Harris needs to do is pick up Wisconsin and Michigan, which these are the two states that she's leading the hardest in actual early votes. Okay? What I'm saying is, there's a good chance that Donald Trump really pissed off Haley voters, and they're out for revenge. And they might flip North Carolina. Okay? And if that happens, and now that we know Wisconsin and Michigan is leading heavily for Kamala Harris, way more than even Pennsylvania, and she takes North Carolina, she takes Nevada, that's it. She wins. Like the fact that Donald Trump is losing North Carolina, it's pretty much over. And like Stacey F is saying, he is not winning Pennsylvania. Like I said, I don't think at all he's going to win Pennsylvania. But my point is, if she wins North Carolina, she wins Nevada, we don't even need Pennsylvania. Like, we don't even need it at this point. And I've only accounted for the Haley voters in North Carolina. Remember, Biden won Georgia in 2020. And there are Haley voters in Georgia. Okay, not as much as in North Carolina. I think it's quite much fewer. 77,000, not a lot. But the thing is, Biden already won Georgia. And now, if she wins Georgia and North Carolina, it's okay. I think she wins Michigan and that's it. Like she wouldn't even need Wisconsin or Nevada or Arizona or Pennsylvania. Thank you, Kenzie, and Kate, American guy. Like, ladies and gentlemen, Democrat, FN, Lean 319, listen. Okay, that's my reason number one, Nikki Haley. 2, women's turnout and gender gap. I went through this briefly just now. Very briefly, but let's just take, for example, let's look at Texas, which is modeled. Okay, this is modeled, it's not real. But even in their model, which is heavily skewed Republican, look at a gender gap. 54 to 56. Women, men. Let's take a look at real results in... Okay, let's cut down Texas. Let's go to Pennsylvania. Look at the gender gap. Okay, there's 100% male-in. So even in male-ins, it's 56% women, 43% men. And these are public data. Okay? Now, let's take a look at another state where, let's say North Carolina. Okay? These are real votes. These are all real votes, okay? Vote type is 95% in person, okay? And you look at the gender gap, is again, women in the lead. Women are leading regardless if it's a red state or blue state. Women are leading whether it's predicted or actual. Women are leading whether or not it's mail-in or in-person. Women are leading regardless of how you slice it. Now, by common sense, now I don't know, America may not be a place of common sense, okay? There's a lot of things wrong. But by mathematical reasoning alone, okay? By mathematical reasoning alone, I'll get to the Puerto Ricans. Look, Wild Heart, welcome back. I got 18 points to go through. It's massive, okay? Like, this, how is Donald Trump's going to overcome women at this point? I don't know. And his statements about, I'm going to protect you no matter if you like it or not. Was that what he said? I don't know. I mean, that's just creepy. Still good news. Thank you for coming back, Colin Grossman. We can't afford to relax. Exactly. Jadona Savage. We have to go out to vote. It's not over. Gigi Jones, thank you. SH, our country is going to be a huge human resource department. That's a good one. Okay? Third point. Republicans are bleeding support. Look, they lost Liz Cheney. Donald Trump said with a Tucker Carlson yesterday that he is going to put Liz Cheney on firing squad. I don't think that's going to fare very well with the Republicans. Okay? He lost Liz Cheney. He lost Nikki Haley. He lost Mitt Romney. Who else did he lose? He lost his former Secretary of Defense. He lost Mike Pence. He lost Mitch McConnell. Like, imagine, like, he's just losing. He's taking L's from. He's bleeding Republican support. He's got Republicans bleeding like crazy. Look, listen to this. Okay, again, let's go back to the math. Okay, let's go back to North Carolina. Okay, listen to this. Let's say 5% of Democrats are voting Trump and 7% of Republicans are voting Harris. And the rest, the rest go in line with the party. Now you'll say, okay, that's ridiculous. There's definitely more Republicans than 7%. Now, let's do a very conservative estimate. Let's look at North Carolina numbers. What happens when it's 7% against 2%? Now, that 2% is a flip. Okay? It's a flip. So that's 2% off of Trump and 2% into Harris, which is a 4% differential. How much a 4% differential from Trump? A 4% on 50% is 2%. Right? So my number makes sense. Does that make sense? 2% is more than the gap in North Carolina alone to flip the state. You may take a look at a number such as 5% and 7% go, well, that's not a lot. No, that is insanely, that's a lot. That's a 2% flip. That's a 2% bleed over. That is a lot. That is easily able to flip a close race like in North Carolina. So, ladies and gentlemen, like FN said, the odds in poly market went all the way up. The Epstein tapes, Robert Moy. Look, like, listen, okay? Now, that's my third reason. Haitian immigrants, remember the whole Springfield, Ohio thing? There are 500,000 Haitian immigrants in Florida and or is it Ohio, okay? The Haitians are quiet, but guess what? They gonna be voting, okay? Puerto Ricans. You know how many Puerto Ricans are there in the country? Let's take a look. Puerto Ricans by state. Oh my God. Let's take a look at the map. I think, okay, let's take a look at this map. I chose it randomly. This wasn't prepared. Okay, I'm gonna increase the size here. Okay, I'm gonna increase the size. Okay, can you see Pennsylvania? If you can't see, I think the map is looking a bit weird. The text is very small. There is 500,000 Puerto Ricans in Pennsylvania. Okay? Can you guys see this? Okay, I'm gonna shift the chat to this side. Thank you, John Scott, for the super chat. You're always here supporting me, John Scott. Thank you so much. Overcorrection, the last two generations towards social norm centering, feminism, whatever. I don't really know what you're talking about there. Are you talking about the polls? Pennsylvania, 500,000. 500,000 Puerto Ricans. Like, you want to make that statement about Puerto Rican being a floating garbage country or something like that? And of course, I'm going to try to sane wash that by saying, no, what he meant was this. What he meant was there's a ecology crisis in Puerto Rico. Oh, come on. You think that's what they hear? Jennifer Lopez, Mark Anthony, and Nikki Ham. All these people went out and said, you know what? Screw Trump. Screw Trump. And like, that's what they said. In Florida, there's 1.17 million Puerto Ricans. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know if you guys can see this. In Florida, there's 1.17 million Puerto Ricans. Like, what is Trump doing by having that clown come on stage? Celebrity endorsement, Taylor Swift, Beyonce, I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold. Okay, that goes into Republican bleeding too. Arnold said he is voting for Kamala. Katy Perry. I mean, all these, Brian Springsteen. I mean, all these people. Everybody, like the endorsement. Hello, everyone. What about that Iowa? Owen from Ohio, thank you for coming back. I'll cover that after the next one. Fox News is turning against Donald Trump. Okay, just 2 days ago, one of the anchors corrected Donald Trump and said, no, Donald Trump, you lost the 2020 election. They have never said that before. And you know why they turned against him? Because they got the $800 million lawsuit and they settled. They can't lie no more. LeBron James and Bad Bunny endorse. Oh my God. You think famous people really matter? Yeah, it kind of does, Lloyd. You think they matter? Yeah, it kind of does. If it doesn't matter, why do you think the campaigns are all tuning into celebrities? Ronald Reagan was an actor. Do you think famous people matter? Yeah, kind of. It kind of matter. What do you mean? Yeah, it kind of matters. I think, or FN, undecided voters, 55 going for Harris. Oh my God, I don't even have that in my list. You're going to get my list to 20. Enthusiasm, Harris's last closing rally stood at 75,000 people in the stadium. And was it in Houston? Korean Kimi, thank you. Oh my God, thank you for coming back. You caught me all alive. Non-college whites are slipping. Non-college whites are slipping like man. For Donald Trump, is slipping over. Trump's health decline. You saw what he did in that little garbage truck thing? That people can see that. Remember how much of impact Hillary's health was a problem in 2016. And how Biden's health was a problem, forcing him to drop out. I know Donald Trump is having a public health decline 1 week into the election. 100K people showed up. Oh my God, like these are insane numbers. Point 11, Alan Lichtman. Listen, Alan Lichtman has been right with his 13 keys for 11 elections straight. Other than the garbage Gore versus Bush situation, he was right. He was right even when Hillary was predicted at 71% chance to win. He was like, no, Donald Trump's going to win. According to the keys, he said Donald Trump's going to win, and Donald Trump won. So he's not partisan when it comes to his predictions. And Alan Lichtman has said Kamala Harris is going to win. And you know what? He is right. And going back to the Iowa poll, I expected people to ask me about it. Iowa poll. Matthew Klein. This is Seltzer poll versus actual result. 2012. Obama versus Romney. D plus 5 against D plus 4. Senate in 2014, R plus 7 against R plus 8. 2016 presidential, Clinton versus Trump, R plus 7 against R plus 9. 2018 governor race, only time she got it wrong. She thought it was D plus 2, but it's R plus 3. 2020 Senate, R plus 4, R plus 7. 2020 presidential, Biden versus Trump, R plus 7, R plus 8. 2022 Senate, remember the red wave? Well, it didn't happen, but she got one of the states right. R plus 12 against R plus 12 on the T. And she is saying, Iowa this time, it's going to go Harris 47, Trump 44. Who said this a month ago? I don't know. Do you see anyone in the room that looks like me, talks like me, but it's not me? Huh? Do you guys see him? Come on. Okay, come on. Next thing. The Deep Blue strategy by Donald Trump is failing. He went on a tour in New York. He went on a tour in Colorado. Now he's going to spend last 3 days of his campaign visiting Virginia and New Mexico. What? What? Like, just what is he doing? What is he doing? It's mind-boggling. Donald Trump is losing seniors. He's losing senior white women. I mean, imagine, okay, seniors are like 30 something to 50 something percent. If depending on where you cut the senior, if it's 50 years old and above, that's 50%. If it's 60 and above, that's at least 30 something percent. He's losing seniors. How is he gonna win now? Young voters yet to vote. Young voters have not yet voted, and we are already winning early votes. Okay, just based on seniors and adults, older adults, we are already winning. Young voters have not yet voted. Like, think about it. Think about that. JP, the spam is crazy. Look, you can't expect much from Trumpers. This is very normal. This is very normal. Trump and his cheating claims. This is... Okay, first of all, you have to think about this. Bro, he's claiming Pennsylvania has cheated. The election is not even over yet. And he's already saying Pennsylvania is cheating. Okay, what do you think that means? Like, what do you think that means, okay? The election is not even over. It's not even election day. We're not even like 2 hours into election day. Okay? He said this 2 days ago. We're not 5 days before election night. He's already claiming Pennsylvania is cheating. Like, think about what that means, okay? And how is that going to affect Pennsylvania voters? Okay? If they're cheating and your vote doesn't matter, why go? Why vote? Like, what is he trying to? Is he trying to lose? He's scared. He knows he's looking at internal polls. Oh no, not enough memory. What is going on? What is going on? Okay, now we're back. It's like, oh, you're cheating. You're cheating. It's not even over. How do you know? Like, why is he? Imagine saying it's cheating and we haven't even gone to election day yet. How do you know we're cheating if the election is not even here? Like, what? Like, it makes no logical sense. How do you know we're cheating? Like, don't you have to count the votes and find the votes that are cheated, like to say people are cheating? We haven't even voted yet. We haven't even crossed 25%. And they're saying it's cheating. How? We don't even know the outcome. we don't even know outcome of cheating. Oh, we're totally cheating. How come he's not saying people are cheating in West Virginia? Well, because West Virginia is winning. And when he say Pennsylvania is cheating, that means Pennsylvania is winning for Kamala Harris. Like that. Now, again, blue wall. Whatever we do, let's focus on the basics, okay? Let's go back to this map. If she wins the blue wall, she wins the election. Okay? We don't need to talk about Iowa. We don't need to talk about Kansas. We don't need to talk about Texas, Florida, Alaska, Maine 2nd District, Ohio. No, we don't need Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania. That's it. She wins. Like, let's really lower our standards into the floor. Let's make our standards 6 feet beneath the surface, okay? She wins the blue wall. She wins. Like, that's it. Like, what more do you want? Like, what do we want? What more? Which one of these states do you think she's going to lose? Like, just which one? Like, I'm not saying it's impossible. But, like, again, like, the numbers don't lie. It's 270. Which one do you think she's going to lose? Now that Seltzer is saying she's up 3 in Iowa. Okay, in what world? Ladies and gentlemen, in what world will she win Iowa but lose Wisconsin? I'm not saying it's impossible. Hey, look, things can be strange. Look, in what world will this happen? I don't know. If she wins, okay, even if she doesn't win Iowa, even if she's like losing it barely, then she must be crushing the swing states. Like, seriously. There's no way she's gonna come close to winning. She's gonna come close to winning Iowa and lose the blue wall. Like, this is, she wins the blue wall, she wins. That's it. I think I've covered North Carolina already. Oh, no. I have not covered North Carolina. I haven't covered the juiciest of news. I wasn't able to secure one of CNN's polls. I couldn't find it. But they did a poll and said, they did an exit poll. They did the exit poll and found that 55% of people in North Carolina in the early votes voted for Kamala Harris. Now, let's take a look at the actual data, okay? And we compare it with North Carolina. So this is party registration. Look at this. Party registration. This is not vote, okay? 33, 34, 33 is basically a third each, okay? How could this number become 55 to 45? There are only 2 possibilities, and each of them is bad, okay? And these are real numbers. Either Donald Trump is completely crushed on the independent, like something like 25% of the independents, 22% are flooding over to Kamala Harris, and 11% goes to Trump, which is 66% versus 33% of independents. I mean, that's okay. If that happens, it's just GG's. Okay, it's like over. It's either that or something like 10 to 15% of Republicans went to Democrats, while like 4 or 5% went to Republicans. Like, okay, and if that happens, then they're even more screwed, bro. Then it's even more screwed, bro. Like, can you guys like understand this insanity at all? Like, if we are actually winning early vote in North Carolina at 55 to 45, but the party registration is 33 to 34 with 33% independents, then, like, okay, like, how do you explain this? It's my question. And ladies and gentlemen, how do you explain that? Okay? And if this is in person too, like, this is mostly in person. So, like, is Donald Trump bleeding 10% of Republican support for in-person votes? I mean, then it's over. Then it's not even close. And people are saying, well, in Arizona, something BS like that. Wasn't there another poll that showed it's leading? Women are leading in turnout and early votes in every single swing state, including Nevada and Arizona. I mean, if if they're bleeding like 10% of Republican support, it's good. It's gonna be like this, okay? It's gonna be something like they're gonna lose Iowa. They're gonna lose either one of Texas or Florida, whichever one it is. Okay, like it's insane. Do we understand the ramifications of that? Like seriously, think about it, ladies and gentlemen. What is Lloyd talking about? I don't know why are you guys arguing for. I love Bitcoin. By clickbaits. Screw Bitcoin. Screw Bitcoin. No Bitcoin. Budger, blue tsunami. Look, listen to this. Iowa. Okay, this is her record. Selzer is the pollster. Her record is that she was pretty much on the dot right except one time. Okay? And now she's saying Harris is leading in Iowa and Trump is now. Which is, by the way, let's go to early votes in Iowa. Okay? The number makes sense. If these are real votes, party registration is publicly available. These are real votes, 39 against 40. And as we have seen from North Carolina, there's either a larger bleed from Republicans to Democrats, or there's a much larger share of independents going to Democrats than they're going to Republicans. And everything, do you see how everything clicks? Do you see now everything is starting to make sense? Like, and it's not ridiculous at all. Do you guys understand how everything's making sense now? Yeah, you remember I said Harris will flip Iowa. I said that a month ago, Roger, and thank you for remembering. Like, seriously, do you guys understand what we are talking about? That's 18 reasons. That is 18 reasons why I believe Kamala Harris will win the election. And I think I forgot Kansas. Again, I don't trust pollsters. I don't care how good they do, including Selzer. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't trust pollsters. I only trust women. Okay, I don't trust pollsters. I trust women. If women turn out and vote harder for Harris than men are turning out and voting for Trump, we win. I trust women. Forget about the polls. Forget about the news. I only trust women. One key, John Scott, thank you. All of my older fans are remembering this. Okay, one key. We don't need 13 keys. Now, Alan Lichtman is a genius. He's right. We don't need so many keys. One key. One key. Okay, and that is women. Now, like I said, in Kansas, this was the poll that took place 2 to 3 weeks ago. 2 to 3 weeks ago, Trump was +5 in Kansas, which means on the electoral map, Kansas either looks like this or it looks like this. Kansas, if this is right, 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, if this is right, by this time it will be something like 3 points, okay? Which would make Kansas, okay? It will make Kansas a swing state. Like, what? Okay, I called it anyway. I did call this. I did call this, by the way. I did call this months ago. And everyone is telling me I'm crazy. Look, I may still be wrong. Okay? But like I said, I'd rather be a clown than a coward. I'm not afraid to tell people what I think. It's called having a spine. Who called this months ago? All my older people over here. You hear me say this live so many times. Texas and Florida, I already said this. Alaska, possible swing. Like, at worst is something like this, right? Like all of these are like lean Republicans right now. Okay, maybe Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri is something like a likely Republican. And like This is the default map we're looking at. How many times have Iowa and Ohio voted together? Okay, let's go back to 2016. 2016 election map. How many times did they vote together? Iowa and Ohio voted together. Let's go to a 2012 election map. Iowa and Ohio voted together. Okay, let's go to 2008. Let's go to 2008. Okay, let's keep going back. 2008. Iowa and Ohio voted together. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's go to 2004. Let's go to 2004. Iowa and Ohio voted together. This is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, 2000, year 2000, with Gore versus Bush was the only time Iowa and Ohio did not vote together. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. This is insane. For the longest time, Iowa and Ohio has been voting together. Okay? It is very possible. I never said it's more than likely. Okay, I just say it's very possible. If Iowa goes blue, Ohio either loses by no more than 3 points or maybe goes blue too. And if that happens, Texas and Florida is in the back. Maybe we'll flip Alaska too, and Maine is also in play. Okay, like, look, okay? Look, it's 416. And Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri is going to look like this. Yeah. If we get Ohio, if we take Ohio, it's 416. Okay? Was I think Political Chatter streamed this morning like 3 hours before me. He had the same map. And I love that guy. Love you, brother. I don't think he watches me. But I certainly watch him. I think he had this almost exactly this map. 416. If we take Ohio, if the Iowa poll is actually right, it is very much possible for us to get this map. Okay, let me color it in full. Okay, let me do it in full colors. Okay, it's very possible for us to get this map. Okay? 416 for Kamala Harris versus 112 for Donald Trump. Like, this is possible. That's all I'm saying. And this is... When was the last time we won this hard? Do you guys know? Thank you for the super chat. Girl power, we fight. Thank you, Neko. If I'm going to give you some claps. Okay, I'm going to give you... Clap. Clap. Give him a clap. Girl power. Let's go. Oh my god, I screwed up the chat. Oh my god, no. Give me back my chat. What did I do? I should not have done this. Okay, can I keep this? Oh, there we go. There we go. Clap, bro, Neko, what if? Thank you. Thank you. Girl power. By the way, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, no. You know what would be funnier? Let me pull up states by gender US. Map shows which state has more women than men. Okay. Let's get, I think it's this wise voter. Okay. Male to female ratio by state. Come on, where is it? Don't waste my time. Don't waste my viewers. There we go. Okay. There are only 10 states. There are only 10 states where there are more men than women. You know what happens when girl power takes place? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you know what happens when girl power takes place? Okay, let's wipe away everything. I'm gonna show you what. Remember 416 was the like unbelievable map? You know what happens when it's girl power? Let's remove everything. Neko What If super chatted me and said girl power, okay? You know what girl power looks like? Okay, the map is empty. Now let's give it to Harris and let's give it to Trump, okay? You know what girl power looks like? Male to female ratio. Only 10 states, okay? Let's color them red. Let's color them red. That's Alaska. Okay, I'm going to pull it here. North Dakota. Utah. Utah's, oh my, I can't find Utah. Are you kidding me? Colorado. Okay. South Dakota. Montana. South Dakota, Montana. Wyoming, Nevada, and Hawaii. So, Wyoming, Hawaii, and Nevada. And Washington is the last one. Okay, after that, after this, okay, I can't scroll down further for some reason. Why can't I scroll down? Okay, whatever the case may be. Okay, these are the 10 states where there are more men than women. Remember 416 will be the landslide? And remember Neko What If tipped me with the super chat and said girl power? Let's see what girl power looks like. Everywhere else has more women than men. Okay, now that is how much? How much would you say it is? Okay? Okay? You guys ready for it? You know what girl power looks like? You know what girl power looks like? Okay? This is girl power. 484 to 54. You think I'm done? I'm not done. I'm not done yet. Out of the 10 states where there are more men, this is crazy. Out of the 10 states with more men, 4 of the largest electoral states are already traditionally Democratic. And that is Washington, Nevada, Colorado, and Hawaii. That is 516 versus 22. Like, literally, you want to see girl power? You want to see girl, like that's real girl power. Neko What If exactly. It's basically like, do you guys understand? Do you guys understand what this all means? That's why I don't look at the polls. I don't care about the Iowa poll. I don't care about the Kansas poll. I don't care about nothing. Are women interested in turning this election into not just a win, but a statement? Is are women interested? That's the one singular key. It's only ever taken that one key. You want the world to change? Women will change the world. It's simple. Like, stop looking at all these people talking about Hispanic man, black man. Look, the numbers aren't even looking good for black men for Donald Trump. The polls have been lying. They're talking about Arab Americans. No disrespect to any of these groups. But the people that will decide the election single-handedly whenever they're serious to do so is women. That's it. Forget about the Iowa poll. Forget about the Kansas poll. Like, forget about all of the polls. The polls don't matter. Women matter. Okay? Have I made my point for the 1,000th time? Okay? I said Iowa would flip 1 month ago. That was literally my latest video. I said Texas and Florida has a chance of flipping. I said Ohio has a chance. Everyone thought I was crazy until the poll came out from Seltzer that said exactly the same thing as I did. And then people are like, oh my God, you're a prodigy. Of what? What am I a prodigy of? Nothing. You know why? Because it's women that's doing the work, not me. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. It's women that won us the election. Or at least is going to win. Please go out there to vote. I am not a prodigy, bro. I just trust women. Do women trust yourselves? Ladies in the chat. Do you ladies trust yourselves? Thank you, Kimia. Oh, I'm Britain. Thank you. I trusted women more than I trusted I trust women more than the sum of all polls and all of mainstream media. And all of the left-wing media that's saying we're going to lose, we're going to lose. All the right-wing media saying Donald Trump's going to win, Donald Trump's going to win, Donald Trump's going to win. I put away all of those. And I have a singular, blind faith in nothing but women. Do not disappoint me, ladies. Do not disappoint me. I put my entire faith. I look at nothing. I didn't give a damn about no polls. I didn't give a damn about no news. I didn't give a damn about no rallies. You don't see me covering rallies. I just say them from time to time. I haven't been covering polls for like 2 months now. Okay? I don't trust nobody. I don't trust Poly market betting website. Who gives a damn? Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Like, seriously. Donald Trump polls are fake. Like I said, exactly. He sponsored his own poll in 538. But even if he did not, I still don't care. I just don't. Because I got my singular faith in women and nothing else. I don't give a damn about no this demographic, that demographic. Are there no women in the... Okay, let's say we're talking about Puerto Ricans. Let's say we're talking about black people. Are there no women in the subcategory of Puerto Ricans? Are there no women there? In every demographic, there's women. So just win women. Women, win it for us. Karen Stockless, thank you. We want to turn the page. I want to turn the page right now. This election could not come sooner. Do you agree or do you agree? Let me know. Let me know. Seriously. And all I say is I trust women. If women give a damn, I don't want to repeat the 484 map again because that takes a lot of work to set up. But if women is even semi-serious, I mean, come on, like come on. Okay, if women are even semi-serious, this is the map, bro. Like maybe West Virginia, Indiana, South Carolina. Like this is the map, bro. This is the map. If women are serious, this is the map. Anything less than this means I overestimated how serious women are. It's not my fault. I'm going to push it on y'all ladies. I'm going to blame y'all. I'm going to blame y'all. It's okay? You're back. I love you. Thank you, Reynaldo. Hey, ladies. Ladies. If we don't get this, American guy with his calculus. Oh my God. I love you, American guy. If this don't happen, I'll be like, girl, really? After they did Roe v. Wade, you're gonna be like, you're gonna not put her over 416, the first woman president. You're gonna win her. You're gonna win her this, ladies. We're talking about this. Oh my God, we are talking about this for way too long. You're gonna give Kamala Harris this map after they overturned Roe v. Wade. Your daughter was born with less. Okay, you gave birth to a daughter with less birthing rights than you had when your mother gave birth to you. And this is the map you're going to give to the first woman president of the most powerful nation on earth ever. And this is the map you're going to give her? You got to be kidding me. I mean, if this is the map Kamala Harris got for in the future, okay, for the next 12 years, for the next 3 election cycles, nobody will be taking women serious. Like, thank you for 2 super chats. Oh my God, thank you, Kimia. Thank you for consistent analysis and positivity. Thank you for the super chat. 70% of early voters 50 years old plus, 10 plus gender gap to women in most swing states. Oh my God. Oh my God, Mick. Oh my God. I am in ecstasy right now. This is heaven. This is heaven. Ladies and gentlemen, Nebraska, Oklahoma Blue, exactly. Like, why can't we do that? A lot of these women have low self-esteem. We need to cut through that. Linda, We have to get together this time. Let's give her that 416. Like, seriously. Okay? If 270 is how Kamala Harris won, okay, I can tell you, in 2028, they're going to try Project 2029 because they see women don't care. Because this map tells Kamala Harris, and she's like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't put Roe v. Wade back into Congress and back into the Constitution. She says she's going to write it into the Constitution. If this map, if I'm Kamala Harris and I won by this, I'd be like, you know what? All this work for people who say what they want, but they don't really do what they say what they want. Seriously, we have to win. We have to do. If Kamala gets Ohio, it's over. It's beyond over. Okay? 416. 416. Ladies and gentlemen, get the 416. Please. I'm begging you. Get the 416. Okay, this is the map I want to see. I want to see this map. Okay? I will hang this on my wall. Okay? I want to see this map. 416. Kamala Harris. Donald Trump. Do you guys want to see this? You guys want to see this? Tell me, you guys want to see this or not? I need this map on my wall. Okay, if we get... Okay, look, listen, ladies. I said this before. Okay? If Kamala Harris wins Texas, which is, like I said, a very low standard, is very low, 6-week abortion ban. State lines preventing women from exiting the state if they're pregnant. Pregnancy tracker. Period trackers. Project 2025. January 6th. If Texas does not go blue, I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. Okay? I have nothing to say at all. But if Texas goes blue, I will be sending 5 lucky audiences right here. I'll be sending 5 of my viewers a A0 poster of the electoral map with Texas blue. I said that. I'm keeping my promise. Yeah, FDR had 523 to 8. Can we do an FDR for Kamala Harris? Come on. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen. I will satisfy my promise. Okay. These are the 2 promises I had to my live viewers. I said this 2 months ago. No one remembers, but I remember. And even if no one remembers, I remember. I'm going to do it, okay? If Texas go blue, it's going to be A0 poster for 5 of y'all. I'm going to send it to you with just big blue Texas, okay? A0 inside hanging on your wall. If Florida goes blue, I'm dyeing my hair blue on live stream. I said that. Okay, I said that. Ladies and gentlemen, I said that. Okay? So that's the 2. I don't even know what to say, okay? Look. When we get this, I'm gonna send some of y'all the A0 poster of this map, okay? I'm gonna send it right to your doorstep. A0 in size. Okay? I'm gonna give this to y'all. One of y'all lucky people is gonna get this. Okay? How about that? Can we do that? You want the posters? You guys want the posters? You guys want the posters? You see a naked man on election. Okay, no, JP, no, okay, that's too far. We can't have JP go to jail before Trump does. Hey, I know you're kidding. JP, I know you're kidding. Okay, but don't do that. don't do that, ladies and gentlemen. You don't want to go to jail before Trump does, okay? You don't want to go to jail before Trump does. But thank you all. Okay, and this is what we want. This is the map we want, okay? Now, we've went through the Iowa poll. We've went through the Kansas poll. Trump is only up 5 as of 3 weeks ago. And right now, if this poll is accurate, which, again, I don't trust polls, but I'm just saying this as a what do you call it? As an assumption. It's a bad assumption, but as an assumption, if that is true, at this point, Kansas will be 2 to 3 points up for Donald Trump, which will put Kansas as a swing state. Okay? That is, that is, hey, and if Kansas, okay, look, you know what the craziest map is? If Kansas goes blue, so will Oklahoma and Missouri. Okay? You know how crazy this map will look like? Ladies and gentlemen, do you want to see this map? Tell me if you want to see this map. We're having a party out here. We might as well have fun. Why be nervous? Why be nervous? Why be anxious? Let's have a party. We sleep 2 more nights, we're going to find out the results anyway. Why be nervous? It's coming anyway. What's the point of being anxious? Let's have fun. You got Karen wants to see it. Tommy wants to see it. Let's see it. Let's have some fun then. Okay? You know what the map looks like? If Kansas goes blue, okay, Missouri and Oklahoma will follow. Okay? And West Virginia, Indiana, and South Carolina will also follow. If this happens, this will be the map. This will be 2024, the first female president of United States. Will score 463 against 75. Actually, Utah might even go blue. Actually, I think Utah might go blue in this case. And there will be 469 against 69. This is not intentional, okay? When they say the country is split, this is a split we're talking. Do you see how the red states got split? Oh my God. I can't take this. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, we're just having fun out here. We just have some positive moments. Come on. Cut the anxiety. Just have fun. We're going to find out the results anyway. We're going to have the results anyway. The country is split. Yeah. Geographically, cut the South in half. Okay, if this happens, no one is getting anything. If this happens, no one's getting the poster. I'm going to run outside and be butt naked. No. I never said that. I never said that. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, but honestly, I feel like a good win, like a decent win, will look like this. Okay, this is a decent win. 416. Do you guys know who is Political Chatter? He is amazing. I love that brother, man. He's great. I think he had this exact same map as I do. But okay, look, I beat him to this map by like at least a month. Okay, not stealing credit. I'm not stealing the thunder from my good big brother over here. I don't think he watches me, but I watch him. Okay, he's amazing. He's great. He streamed like 3 hours ago, but he had this map. But I had this map long ago before he did. So I just saying, if this happens, who did it first? Okay. 416 is a good result, and let's aim for this, shall we? Yeah, he doesn't fall for a bad post like let's talk election. I know exactly. I feel like let's talk election is too much poll focused, but Political Chatter is good. Okay, this is a good map. Okay, this is a good map, and you know what? How about let's just call it? I'm calling a Kamala Harris landslide. 416 versus 122. Kamala Harris will be winning the largest Democratic landslide of the 21st century and will be the first person to cross 416 for the Democrats, opening a new century of real girl power, inaugurating her as the first female president and the 47th president of the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get this done. Can you put a poll closing timestamp? I got you. I know someone will ask for it, and this is it. This is the map. Okay? I don't think it looks very clear from your end. You might have to like zoom in with your phone, or if you're on laptop, you want to like go full screen. These are local times. Right? If you're doing Eastern time, it follows this pattern. I think Indiana and Kentucky will be closing first. And then Virginia, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida, and Vermont will be closing their polls at 7 p.m. Ohio, West Virginia, and North Carolina will be closing theirs at 7:30. Look, by this time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for whoever that asked that question. By this time, okay, we could already see who won the election. Because if Ohio and North Carolina is called, ladies, by 7:30 p.m., by 7:30, no, sorry, by 7 p.m., by 7 p.m., we could already know who won the election. Because Virginia, South Carolina, Georgia, and Florida. Because if Florida goes blue and Georgia is taken, that is 272 immediately. By 7 o'clock, we could already know who won the presidency. This will be the fastest called presidency ever. Ever. By 7 p.m., we could already know who won the election. And if this is not happening by... Where's the map? Come on. Don't make me look stupid out here. Okay, there it is. There it is. 7:30 is going to be Ohio, North Carolina, and West Virginia. Otherwise, by 7:30, if this happens, okay? If this happens, we already know who won the election. By 7:30, if Ohio and North Carolina is taken, the election will be called. Okay, that's 7:30. So every 30, guys, the stream that I'll be doing on November 5th is gonna be so intense. Okay, now it will be intense if we don't just win outright. Okay, if we won this right at the beginning, it wouldn't be intense because we already know the outcome. But it's gonna be intense. Every 30 minutes, we're gonna have to see, like, oh my god, like, can you guys believe? I know who will win. It's gonna be her. Yeah. If either Georgia or North Carolina is taken, it's over. If either one, if both, GG's, baby. If both is GG's, it's over, baby. And let's take a look at after 8 o'clock is Texas, Oklahoma, most of the southern states. Texas, Pennsylvania, and Michigan are the important states, and I think Maine 2nd District. Okay, by 8 o'clock, again, by 8 o'clock, if this happens, we already know who won. Okay, if this happens, we already know who won. Okay, by 8 o'clock, we could know who won. Okay, and at 9 o'clock, it's like Arizona and all these other places. 10 o'clock is going to be Nevada. I think after that, it's going to be Alaska, and I think, did I skip... I skipped Arkansas, but after that's going to be Alaska, okay? Basically, by 8 o'clock, worst case 9 o'clock, because 9 o'clock is Wisconsin, okay, and Arizona. Worst comes to worst, by 9 o'clock, we're going to know the outcome of the election by whichever means necessary, okay? So, it's going to be tight. Ladies and gentlemen, the other reason I'm not streaming for like the past 4 days is because I have been adjusting. I predicted every presidential since you were born. Oh my God, American Guy. You should join in with Alan Lichtman. Thank you for your faith. Your enthusiasm is contagious. Let's go, women. Let's go, women. Thank you. Greg, thank you. Thank you all for coming in. Counts will take longer than closing time. Yeah, although I think the news networks will go, looking at how things are going, they will be just calling it. They could, okay, they'll probably call, okay, for you guys, it's overnight. See, here's the thing. I've been adjusting. This is why I haven't been streaming for the past 4 days, because I've been pushing back my sleeping hours 2 hours every day. It's brutal. It's painful. I woke up yesterday at 1 a.m. my time. Okay? 2 days ago, I woke up. I didn't sleep. Hear the words I'm using. I woke up at 11 p.m. because I was shifting my sleep times 2 hours every single day. Until today, I woke up at 3 p.m. Tomorrow at 3 a.m. Tomorrow, I'll be waking up at 5 a.m. So today, I have to like just make my eyes open like this. I just hope I don't sleep. And then just toughen it all out. And then I wake up tomorrow 5 a.m. And by November 5th, I should be able to wake up at 5 a.m. and cast for 12 hours straight. Okay, that's my plan. I'm killing my own health for it. Okay? So, listen to this. I am putting in so much effort to this. And November 5th is gonna be crazy. It is gonna be crazy. Okay? I have been sleeping 2 hours late every day for 4 days now to shift my sleeping hours so I wake up at 5 a.m. to stream it for y'all. So, I'm telling you, it's gonna be crazy. So, ladies and gentlemen, now my final call today. Let's do this map. This is my call, okay? This is my dream map. Okay? Let's do 416 electoral votes for Kamala Harris. And this will inaugurate her as the first female president of the United States of America, which is the 47th president of USA. And with that, guys, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. And for those of you who have not yet voted, thank you, Barbara. For those who have not yet voted, what are you waiting for? Get everyone else coming in. Call your friends. Get your family. Vote as a block. Vote as a community. Vote, vote, and vote. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, have a good evening to all of you. And may God bless America. Thank you all for watching and see you guys on November 5th.